Today we're going to learn some simple GUI components of Window Builder. Now that we've installed Eclipse in Window Builder, we can do some simple stuff. So let's create a Java project and call it test. Open up the Java project, right click on the source code, and create new, and go down to other. Scroll down to Window Builder, open up Swing Designer and double click JFrame. In the name section, let's just do test GUI. Window Builder automatically generates a lot of code for us. This just creates the JFrame over here. This is the design tab. You can get to it by going down here and clicking design. You can go back to the source by clicking source. Design just provides a GUI for you to alter code using a more graphical approach. So if I go down here and rename this content pane on the JFrame, if I decide to rename it hello, and I go over to the source code, notice the name for the content pane has changed to hello. But to start our GUI, you want to go to the palette, go down to layouts, and apply absolute layout. That gives us a sandbox feel, so we can place components wherever we would like in the JFrame or content pane. So let's go over the components that we're going to need to use. JLabel, JTextField, and JButton are the major ones. You're going to use those often. JLabel is usually for instruction. You could put instructions inside a JLabel for something like a JTextField, like telling a person to enter a number for a calculation, or even displaying a variable such as a score. You would use a JLabel for that. And in the properties down here, you can change the font size, you can change the alignment, and all kinds of properties that you can change in code, you can change here. And now the second component that we're going to need to use, JTextField. This one's pretty straightforward. It's mostly for user input. So, like I said, if you're making a chatbot application and the user needs to type in something, you would use a JText field so that the user could put in their input and interact with the program. And now a JButton is also pretty straightforward. It's just a button that does a certain set of code when it's clicked. So a play button in a game would be a good example of a button, or something that calculates after you have already entered something in a JText field would be a good button, and there's all kinds of uses. And now another one is a JRadio button. You won't use these nearly as often, but it's just radio buttons. And if you make multiple of them in the same area, it will only allow you to select one, and that's pretty cool. So if you have like order here, and you can select the color, red, green, or blue. Next video, I'll go into the coding aspect and the source code. We'll make a simple mathematical calculation program. And so I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below in the comments section. And see you guys.